Welcome. Short weekend episode. Beckett, Dr. James Beckett, Sports Card Insights. The long-awaited experiment with the Upper Deck Stature hockey product. I did an episode about it. Chris Carlin was nice enough to send a box courtesy of Upper Deck, and that was back in August for a product that was released shortly before. And I thought I'm gonna do a little experiment, report back to Chris and others about what the experience was. I compared it to another hockey product, and even though I got a better financial return in the other product, Stature I thought was an interesting new brand for Upper Deck. And I thought I like lots of parallels. I like the sprinkling of some retired greats in there. And so I thought I'm gonna do an experiment of three things. One, I'm gonna look at what I got from the pack that I opened, which again is most of the companies are very deterministic on what you get. If they say you're gonna get one autograph and one parallel and one patch, you generally will get at least that. They say on the box or on the pack what you're going to get, and usually they come through, and sometimes it's even better. I got a decent pack. It wasn't as good as what I got from the other thing. This was 8 cards in a box, and the box is the pack, and it's still riding around $120 a box. And so I thought to myself, okay, if I've got $120 to spend, how would I spend it on Stature hockey? And I thought of three choices. One, I just buy a pack, open it up, and you're going to get players that you like and players that you don't. At this point, I'm no longer an exhaustive collector really of anything, but certainly not of hockey. I do really enjoy hockey, and I'm probably more of a few players, but mainly Dallas Stars, just because I'm locally here in Dallas, and they had a great run this year during the time that I was doing this experiment. So approximately 30 teams, 31 teams out of the $120 box. That's about $4 a team if everything would be organized completely the same. But they're probably less Dallas Stars than some of the other teams. The rookie crop for the Stars was not as strong as some of the other teams. And I'm doing the math like I used to do back in the day when we were doing the price guides. You would think that the value of the Stars within this box would be less than the expected $4, say $3 or $2. And so I thought, so option one was just buy a pack, see what you get and enjoy. And I did. Option two was knowing what the cost is. Maybe I could take my $120 and just buy some Dallas Stars. Just spend $120 buying cards. Now you'd easily be able to get even though 8 cards a pack, $120 a pack, it's $15. The base cards are go for a couple bucks in many cases. And so I knew I could get all the base cards. I could probably get the rookies that were in the larger print run version, and I could get some of the inserts. So I probably could have gotten, so I thought I didn't do that. And now I'm realizing as I've done the experiment, that second option, actually, you can't really do it right away. There's not a bunch of Stature cards on the Beckett Marketplace. It takes a while to get them loaded, and it's a higher end product. ComC has some, but not so many. eBay has a bunch, but not so many that you could easily put it together. And some of those are fixed price and higher price, especially the really low print run serial versions. So I thought, I liked getting a pack. I knew what I had when I opened it up. The choice to take $120 and borrow and buy about that much worth of Dallas Stars, it's a reasonable option. But I thought, aha, door number 3. And I really thought this was going to be the one. And that is, I'm going to spend $120 on buying into breaks. And I think I made a mistake by going on to eBay to get that. But some of the breakers that I know, I just don't think this was that widely of a distributed product. So I easily could find 5 places on eBay where I could buy into breaks just for the Stars. Some of them were fixed price, and some of them were bidding to where in a couple cases I almost won. I got sniped, but I wasn't really willing to go above a certain price. I had to have the analysis. I had bought into 5 different case breaks getting Dallas Stars, and I thought most of them I'm paying a fair price. Unfortunately, I didn't have a great experience on my breaking. Again, I guess it's the modern day opening packs is that the expected value may be at the amount that you paid, but they're more losing packs than winning packs. And that's because you can occasionally have a pack or a draw or a break that is just off the charts great. You get the one of one or something that's extreme value, and that makes up for slight losers. So I didn't lose a lot, but I wasn't pleased with the communication on one of the breakers. One of them actually canceled my order when I inquired where it was, because eBay said it should have been delivered and it hadn't been. And frankly, the break hadn't even taken place. So there was some miscommunication with eBay, but the guy canceled my order. And then I thought, so I went, I looked at the break, and it turns out I would have gotten nothing because there were no stars in that particular group of packs. It was like not the full case, but anyway, so that was bad. Good. Another one, they expressly said they would ship out the base, which again, at a $15 per card equivalent, I thought, well, I want to get the base. If it's a Topps flagship and they don't ship the base, you could factor that in. But in this case, I wanted the base. They said they were going to do it. They didn't do it. That was another one, another bad experience. I just thought it was going to be better. And I realized, and I remember from my episodes with Dane and some of my conversations with other breakers out there, Dane Conan at Dynasty Breaks, is that there's a relational element. I'm not under my own name when I'm bidding or I'm winning. So I'm not asking for any special treatment. I'm just trying to get normal treatment that allows me to participate. And it wasn't good. Now, like I said, if I was a regular participant in these breaks, I think that really could be a lot of fun. And so when I look back at it in the breaks, actually, some of them were team, and I even did a player break, which I thought Tyler Sagan, I've talked about, he actually didn't have that great of a playoffs, and the stars really came close. My buddy bought his old house, and I thought, well, maybe I'll get something good and I can show my buddy. But again, out of a whole case, there was one Tyler Sagan, and you'd know it's just the base cards. Again, not a great experience, and the other problem was I had to wait. The last one didn't come in till this week. And so I'm thinking I will do another experiment at some point in the future. Again, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Upper Deck. And I will do another experiment with either a Topps or a Panini or an Upper Deck product where I experiment with, again, $120 is $120. How do you want to spend it? Do you want to buy cards specifically? Do you want to take a chance on a break, or do you want to just get a pack and know you're going to get pretty much what you said? So I did all three, and that's my story. So thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. I will be back again on Monday.